Hello everyone. Today, I will tell you how to crochet Whaley's Fam. Let's get started. First, I will tell you how to hold a crochet hook and yarn. You can hold the hook like holding a pen in your left-handed hand. And hold yarn on the other hand. Roll once around your pinky to your index finger. And make a circle at the middle finger and hold it. Take the circle out of your middle finger. Insert hook from the backside and we will make a slip knot by wrapping the yarn through the circle. After that, we will make 2 chains. Wrap the yarn around the hook and pull it through the loop. Just like this. Make this twice. Now, we're gonna make a magic circle. Make a single chain into the second loop from the hook. To have a single chain, we are going to yarn over the loop. Now we have 2 loops on the hook. Next, pull the yarn over them. Now, we got the first single chain. Insert the hook into the first stitch. Yarn over. Pull it through 2 loops on the hook. You made the second single stitch. Do the same thing to make 6 single chains into the first stitch. Yarn over, and pull. 3. 4. 'Pull through 2 loops on the hook, and 5. The last single stitch. Now we have a 6 stitches circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we've just finished the first round. And to make the second round, insert the hook to the first stitch that you just made in the first round, and we chain a single chain. Again, we pull the yarn through the stitch. And now we have 2 loops and the hook and yarn over them. In this round, we're going to make 6 increased stitches. With this stitch, you need to make 2 single stitches into the same hole. Insert to the same hole, we make another single stitch. Yarn over and we will have 2 loops on the hook. And pull the yarn through. Now we have the first increased stitch. Remember to mark in the first stitch of each row to notice yourself the position of the first stitch. In this round, we will make 6 increased stitches. Insert in the next stitch to make another increase. 2 stitches in 1 hole. We have the second increase. 3, 4. Go on with 2 single stitches in one hole to make the 5th increase. And the last increase to finish the 2nd round. In this round, we have 12 single stitches. To start the 3rd round, you take out the marker and insert the hook to make another single stitch. We will mark again to the 1st stitch of this round. Next, make an increase into the next hole. And we got a single stitch and an increase stick. Go on, a single stitch and another increase. In this round, we will make a single stitch with an increase stitch. Do it 6 times, and we will have 18 stitches. Pull the yarn over to loops and make another stitch. To start the 4th round, we will take off the marker and make a single stitch into that hole. And we again mark into that stitch. In this round, we will make 2 single stitches and an increase. Do it 6 times. Another single in next stitch. Next we got an increase, 2 single stitches into one hole. Go on with a single, and other single in the next stitch. and an increase next. Follow to the end of this round. And the last increase. We finished the 4th round with 24 stitches. Go ahead with the 5th round. Don't forget to insert the marker into the first stitch. In this round, we will make 3 single stitches and then 1 increase. 2, 3, and 1 increase. Go on with 3 singles. One, 2, 3 stitches. And 2 single stitches into 1 hole to make an increase. One, 2, 3 stitches. And increase. Do this 6 times and you will have 30 stitches. 1, 2, 3 stitches. And increase. 1, 2, 3 stitches. and increase. One, two, 3 stitches, and the last increase. With the 6th round, we insert the hook into the first stitch of the 5th row. A single stick. Remember to use the marker in case you forgot to count the stitches. In this row, we have 4 single stitches and 1 increase. Do it 6 times. One, two, three, four, and an increase. Continue with 4 single stitches with 1 increase. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 single stitches into 1 hole. One, two, three, four. Go on with an increase. With the last increase stitch, we will have totally 36 single stitches. We made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rounds. In the 7th row, we will not make increase stitches, we will just make single stitches. Mark to the first stitch. At this row, we will crochet 36 single stitches. You can listen a podcast or watch a film when crocheting this row because it is super easy, or, of course, you stay here with me. Watch me making this round. Oops. $34, $35, $36. And it is the end of row number 7 with 36 stitches. To start 8th row, make a single stitch. With this row, we will have 5 singles and 1 increase. Do these 6 times and we will have 42 stitches in this row. To start 8th row, make a single stitch. Mark it. Two, 3, 4, 5, and increase stitch. Go on with 5 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and increase stitch. Follow this recipe until the end of this row. And the last stitches of this round, continue crocheting to the marker. So we finish round number 8. In the next 5 rounds from round number 9 to 13, we just crochet the single stitches. Don't forget to mark the first stitch of each round. Just do the single stitches in these rows. You can chill down with your crocheting project. In the end of each row, you just need to take the marker off and start the new round. See ya in the end of row number 13. And we finished the 13 row. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 rounds. So in round 14, we're gonna make the side fins and the tails of the mama whale. But first, you need to crochet 12 single stitches. The first single stitch in row 14. Remember to mark the first stitch. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now, we make the first fin. It's kinda tricky, so follow me. Make 7 chains. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Insert the hook into the 4th stitch from the hook. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we will make a triple stitch. Yarn over twice like the video. Insert into the back loops of the 4th chain like this. Wrap the yarn through the loop. Now we have 4 loops in the hook. Wrap yarn over 2 loops. Now we have 3 loops on the hook. Do similarly with the next 2 loops yarn, over 2 loops. And now we have 2 loops on the hook, so, wrap the yarn over them. We just finished the treble stitch. Now do another treble stitch. Yarn over twice again. Insert the hook into the back loop of the next stitch, or the 5th stitch of the chain. Take the yarn over the back loop, and we have 4 loops on the hook. Yarn over through 2 loops on the hook. Do it 3 times to make a triple crochet. And now we make a double crochet, yarn over the hook and insert into the next stitch of the chain. Now we have 3 loops on the hook. Pull the yarn over 2 loops on the hook, and we will have 2 loops on the hook and wrap the yarn over them. We will do a half double crochet. Yarn over the hook and insert into the last chain, and pull the yarn over the loop. Now we have 3 loops on the hook, and yarn over all the loops on the hook. Now, we just made the first fin. In the next stitch of the chain, we crochet 20 single stitch and 20 holes, or 1 single stitch each hole. "19, 20. Now, we do the second fin of the mama whale. It's same with the first one. I need you to make 7 chains. Make a triple stitch in the 4th loops from the hook. Remember, insert into the back loop. Yarn over twice like the video. Insert into the back loops of the 4th chain like this. Wrap the yarn through the loop. Now we have 4 loops in the hook. Now we have 3 loops on the hook. Do similarly with the next 2 loops, yarn over to loops. And now we have 2 loops on the hook, so wrap the yarn over them. Then, we make a double stitch in the next back loop. Wrap the yarn over the hook once. And we have 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over to loops and 2 loops. And we made a double stitch. Now, we make a half double crochet in the last loop of the chain. Wrap the yarn over the hook once and we have 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over all the loops. We complete the second fin. We continue with 9 single stitches in her body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 'Now we'll make her fluke by crocheting 8 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Insert into second back loop from the hook. 1, 2. Make a slip stitch. In the next stitch, we make a single. In the third stitch, we crochet a half double. Wrap the yarn over the hook once and we have 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over all the loops. And row number 4 we make a double stitch. After that, we chain 5 stitches. Then, slip stitch in the second loop from the hook. Make a single in the next loop. Next, a half double. And make a double in the next stitch. Now, we have a part of fluke. Yarn over the middle of the fluke like this. Don't make a single. Insert the hook in the next chain and yarn over. Now we have 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over 2 first loops and 2 loops left. In the next chain, we make a double stitch. Yarn over the hook once and insert the hook into the last chain. And make a double stitch. We just finished the fluke. Now we slip stitch in the second stitch. Skip this and take the hook into the back side. Take this loop through this hole and make a single stitch. And we will cut the yarn. And hide the yarn like this. Now, we will insert the eyes into Mama Whale. Insert into the 12th round and in the 3rd stitch from the fin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And the 3rd loops from the fins. Similarly with other side. And we use the safety eyes like this. We just finished the whale body. Now we will crochet the stomach with the white yarn. Insert the hook in the back loop. Yarn over to change yarn color. Insert into the next back loop and wrap the yarn. In this round, we just insert the hook into the back loop only. Now you have 2 loops on the hook. Yarn over to 2 loops to make the first single. Then, we do a decrease by skipping to this stitch and crochet a single into the next stitch. And now we make 4 single stitches. One, 2. Remember, back loop only. 3. And 4. And a decrease. Skip a stitch. Again we do with 4 stitches. Do not crochet on the fin. Do a single in the next stitch. Skip a stitch and do 4 single stitches. A decrease and 4 single stitches. Do it till the end of this round. In this fin, we skip this and crochet. In the next one here. In the next round, we will crochet the invisible decrease. Insert the hook into 2 front loops of neck stitches. Yarn over the first one, and we have 2 loops on the hook. And yarn over them, and we have the first decrease. Use the marker. In this round, we make 1 decrease and 3 singles to the end of this round. Now, make 3 singles. 1, 2, 3, and a decrease. Insert the yarn in the 2 front loops and yarn over 1 and yarn over to stitches. Do these till the end. In this round, we will have 7 times of decrease. In the next round, we will have 2 single stitches and an invisible crochet. Do the invisible in the front loops only. Continue to the end. Insert the hook from the back side. And take the yarn through the loop. And make a single crochet. Cut the yarn if you want to put the baby whales onto her. If not, you can skip this too. To continue, now we need to hide the yarn. Insert the needle through some loops beside this. Yarn over and cut. Now you can put the babies into her. Look, how cute they are. Next you need to make the spout by the white yarn, but I will make it with the pink yarn to help you see the tutorial easily. First, you need to take the yarn over your hand like this. Take it longer than usual. Make a circle in your middle finger. Wrap the yarn and tighten the stitch up. Then, crochet 6 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Insert the hook into the first stitch and make a single stitch. Yarn over 2 loops on the hook. Remember to insert the marker. In the next 5 stitches, make 5 single stitches in 5 holes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we have the first round with 6 stitches. To start stitching the second round, make a single stitch in the first stitch of the first row. Remember to insert the marker in the first stitch. In this round we just use single stitch, 6 stitches in 6 loops. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Turn around and insert the hook in the next stitch. In the next round, we just insert the hook into front loop only like this. In the first stitch, insert into the front loop, yarn over and make a slip stitch. And now we make 7 chains. Slip stitch in the first chain. And insert the hook the next stitch and make a slip stitch. Remember, just the front loop only. We just finished the first spout, and now we make the second one. Again, make 7 chains. And slip stitch first chain. And slip stitch in the next front loop. And the third one, chain 7 stitches. And slip stitch in the first chain, in the next loop. It is the same with the spout number 4 and 5. And the last squirt, we continue with 7 chains. Slip stitch in the next loop and fasten off the yarn. Take a long yarn to sew. And the white spout look like this when you finish. Now we combine the spout with the wheel body. We had 6 stitches in the whale squirt and 6 stitch in the first round of the body. Insert the needle in first stitch of the body. Insert the next stitch of the spout, and them with the next stitch of the body. Tighten the yarn up. Next, we will sew the third stitch in both the body and the spout. Do it the same with stitch number 4, 5, and 6. Insert the needle into the previous stitch, and tie a knot. In this next step, we make the blush for the mama whale. Sew it right below the eyes and into stitches. Sew to round. And tie knot and fasten. Do it the same with another side. Don't forget to tie a knot. If you want to make stuffed whale, we need to continue crocheting her belly. To make her stomach in this row, we make a single stitch and an invisible decrease stitch. Make it 7 times. You should use the marker in case you forget the stitch. A single and a decrease. With the decrease stitch, you need to insert into the front loop and yarn over the first loop. And now we have 2 loops on the hook and yarn over them. A single a decrease. Do it 7 times until the end of this row. A single a decrease. A single a decrease. A single a decrease. A single a decrease. After this, we will stuff our mama whale. You should stuff the face first. Stuff until you find that's enough. After stuffing, it looks like a ball. So cute. We will continue with her belly. In this round, make 7 decreased stitches to narrow the hole. Maybe you will feel it kinda hard to hold. Insert the hook into the front loop. Yarn over to loops. And wrap the yarn over them. Do it 7 times till the end of this round. And we will use the needle to sew it. Insert the needle into the front loop only. You can insert into 2 or 3 loops. After 7 loops, you need to hide the yarn and fasten off. And we just made the mama whale. So adorable, right? Now we will make the baby whale. With the first row, it's nearly the same with the mom whale. Roll once around your pinky to your index finger. And make a circle at the middle finger and hold it. Take the circle out of your middle finger. Insert hook from the backside. And we will make a slip knot by wrapping the yarn through the circle. After that, we will make 2 chains. Wrap the yarn around the hook and pull it through the loop just like that. Make this twice. Now, we're gonna make a magic circle or magic ring. Make a single chain into the second loop from the hook. To have a single chain, we are going to yarn over the loop. Now we have 2 loops on the hook. And pull the yarn over them. We got the first single chain. Insert the hook into the first stitch. Yarn over and pull it through to loops in the hook. We made the second single chain. Do the same thing to make more 6 single chains into the first stitch. Yarn over and pull 3, and 4. Pull through 2 loops on the hook, and 5, and the last single stitch. Now we have a 6 stitches circle. We finished the first round. And to make the second round, insert the hook to the first stitch you just made in the first round. And we chain a single chain. Again, we pull the yarn through the stitch. And now we have 2 loops in the hook. And yarn over them. Don't forget to use the marker and T. In this round, we're going to make 6 increased stitches. Now, insert to the same hole, we make another single stitch, yarn over, and we will have 2 loops on the hook, and pull the yarn through. Now we have the first increased stitch. In the next hole, we are going to make another increase. Go on with 2 single stitches in one hole to make the third increase. Four. Five. And the last increase to finish the second round. To start the third round, you take out the marker and insert the hook to make another single stitch. And we will mark again to the first stitch of this round. Next, make an increase into the next hole. 2 single stitches in this hole. And we got a single stitch and an increased stitch. Go on, a single stitch and another increase. In this round, we will make a single stitch with an increased stitch. Do it 6 times and we will have 18 stitches. Pull the yarn over to loops and make another stitch. Follow the chart to the last hole. In the round number 4, we just make the single stitches till the end of this round. And we have 18 single stitches. Look at me. 1, 2, 3, 17, 18. In next round, we also just do the single stitches to the end of this row. In the sixth round, we will make the fins and the fluke. First, we crochet 4 single stitches. With the first fin, we make 4 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4. Insert the hook into the second chain from the hook. 1, 2. And make a single. In the next stitch, we make a half double crochet. In the last stitch, we make a single stitch. When we finish this fin, we are gonna make 10 single stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now we crochet the second fin. With the second fin, we make for chains 1, 2, 3, 4. Insert the hook into the second chain from the hook. Remember in the back loop. And make a single. In the next stitch, we make a half double crochet. In the last stitch, we make a single stitch. When we finish this fin, we make for singles. After that, we will make his fluke. First, we chain 5 stitches. And slip stitch into the second chain from the hook. In the next chain, we insert a single. Now chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And slip stitch into the second chain from the hook. And a single stitch in the next chain. To complete the fluke, we make a half double crochet in the next chain we just made. And in the last chain again, we make a single. And we just finished the fluke. Insert the hook from the backside. Yarn over and make a single. And now cut the yarn. And hide the yarn through the next stitch. Now we will insert his eyes. It is between the round number 5 and 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now use the safety eyes. Now use the white yarn to make his stomach. Insert the hook in the back loop. Yarn over the loop. Change the color and make a single stitch. In this round, we just insert the hook into the back loop only. Insert into the next stitch and yarn over. Now you have 2 loops on the hook. Yarn over, and we have the first stitch. In the second stitch, we make a single. Then, we do a decrease by skipping this stitch. And crochet a single into the next stitch. A single. A decrease. In this fin, you pull the yarn over to back loops. And we will have 3 loops on the hook, and yarn over all of them. And now we stuff the baby before crocheting the stomach. In the next round, we make 7 invisible decrease. Insert the hook into 2 front loops of next stitches, yarn over the second one, and we have 2 loops on the hook, and yarn over them. And we have the first invisible decrease. Make a slip stitch and cut. Now, we use the needle and sew 6 the front loops and tied up. Now, hide the yarn. So we just finished the whale baby. Now, play again to make more to babies, and you will have an adorable cute Whaley fam. I hope you enjoy this video and good luck. Goodbye.